sure you'll make a killing.
2026 is the year action movies stop holding back. Brutal fights, insane stunts, and violence that doesn't cut away. These are the 12 most savage action movies dominating the box office right now. Number 12, How to Make a Killing.
You don't get out of here until you come clean.
Have you heard about the Red Fellas?
What about them?
I wonder who's next.
Crew plans the perfect heist, only to discover their target is far more dangerous than anticipated. When the carefully orchestrated job collapses, the team turns on each other in escalating violence that transforms professionals into panicked amateurs. What separates this from typical heist gone wrong films is its commitment to showing exactly what bullets do to human bodies.
If I were you, I might do this. Until then, I'm sure you'll make a killing.
Number 11, The Death of Robin Hood.
I've killed so many I could not give you a count. It's a curse.
This medieval epic reimagines Robin Hood's final days as a brutal survival story where the legendary outlaw becomes the hunted. Forget the romanticized hero of folklore. This is a desperate guerrilla fighter using savage ambush tactics against the Sheriff of Nottingham's superior forces in Sherwood Forest. The Death of Robin Hood argues that legends are sanitized versions of men who committed terrible acts for survival.
Bad people out there. I fear our blood debts will follow her. I'll keep you safe. I will keep you safe.
Number 10, The Bluff.
How are you so good at killing people?
Your father didn't marry me for my cooking.
It's you those men are looking for.
Let them look.
Dead or alive, gentlemen.
They're gonna find us. They're gonna kill us.
Set in the 19th century Caribbean, The Bluff stars Zoe Saldana as a former pirate forced out of peaceful retirement when enemies from her violent past discover her location and threaten her family. Director Frank E. Flowers stages period-accurate violence using cutlasses, flintlock pistols, and bare-knuckle brawling that emphasizes the brutal physical toll of combat in an era without modern medicine or quick healing. The film's controversial element explores how far maternal protection justifies extreme brutality.
Did you miss me, darling?
This only ends with the sand soaked in his own mind.
Number 9, The Bride.
Dead have got something to say, and I'm saying it.
Jessie Buckley stars as a woman who survives her wedding day assassination attempt and embarks on a systematic revenge quest to eliminate everyone responsible. The film channels Kill Bill's structure but grounds the violence in Israeli Krav Maga combat techniques that emphasize brutal efficiency over stylized choreography. But it gets darker. The Bride's true horror comes from watching the protagonist lose her humanity as violence becomes easier with each kill. Scream 7.
You need to make sure you shoot him in the head.
Gonna burn it all down.
Mother!
The meta-horror franchise returns, with Ghostface targeting a new generation in what's reportedly the series' most intense and violent entry yet. While remaining firmly in horror territory, Scream 7 delivers brutal action as terrified survivors fight back against the killer using improvised weapons and desperate hand-to-hand tactics. What makes this potentially more brutal than previous Screams is its commitment to showing authentic consequences of knife attacks, with characters suffering blood loss, shock, and physical trauma that realistically affects their ability to keep fighting.
Where is my daughter? Tatum, listen to me. He's trying to find a way in. We're gonna do this together. You're gonna have to shoot him through the... Where? To the right of the door. Shoot him now! Wait, no! Oh, you got it.
Number 7, Project Hail Mary.
So, I met an alien. He's kind of growing on me. At least he's not growing in me, you know, which was a concern for a little while.
Ryan Gosling stars in this sci-fi adaptation about an astronaut who wakes alone on a spaceship with no memory of his mission, discovering he's humanity's last hope to prevent extinction. While primarily science fiction, director Phil Lord stages intense zero-gravity action sequences involving desperate improvisation and brutal decision-making. The film's darkness explores how crushing isolation and impossible pressure can push someone to break their own moral boundaries when no one is watching.
But some people are not good at things.
You know who you are. You're gonna do great.
I conquered there in 5 hours. Oh my God.
Number 6. Crime 101.
I see you again, you're dead.
Get down!
Every series of actions creates a pattern.
It's not about the money.
What is it about?
I'm getting close. I know it.
Chris Hemsworth plays a master jewel thief, planning one final score in this heist thriller that explodes into savage violence when the carefully planned job goes catastrophically wrong. Halle Berry stars as a desperate insurance investigator, unwillingly drawn into Hemsworth's criminal world, while a relentless detective closes in on both. Director Bart Layton stages the heist with meticulous precision until the moment everything collapses, forcing Hemsworth's character to fight through security using whatever improvised weapons he can grab. But it gets worse. Crime 101's violence escalates when Hemsworth realizes he's been deliberately set up.
There's a courier carrying watches and gems, looking at $11 million in one room, of which I want 3.
Let him run the courier, and then you'll rob him.
Number 5. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
House like you? No, it's a pretty small group of 2.
DC introduces Kara Zor-El in a film that emphasizes her alien warrior brutality rather than hopeful Superman-style heroism. Based on Tom King's acclaimed comic series, this Supergirl is a hardened fighter who's witnessed too much cosmic suffering, making her approach to justice significantly more violent than her cousin would ever approve. Director TBA confirmed the film pushes PG-13 rating boundaries to their absolute limits. The controversial element comes from watching a superhero who doesn't believe in pulling punches delivering extended brutal beatdowns.
What's Superman like?
He sees good in everyone. And I see the truth.
Number 4. Shelter.
His profile's been altered.
Our target is not who we thought. I want him taken in alive.
I need a way out for her. She's just a kid who was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Come on!
Statham stars as a reclusive man living on a remote Scottish island who rescues a young girl from a violent storm, unknowingly unleashing deadly conflict with his hidden past. Director Rick Roman Waugh traps Statham and the girl on the isolated island, while dangerous pursuers systematically close in from all sides. The brutality comes from primal desperation and the absolute need to protect an innocent child.
Look at you. No country, no badge. You're gone.
I'm gone. Unshackled.
Number 3. Violent Night 2. Sequel that massively escalates the original film's brutal holiday action. After proving himself as a warrior, Santa now faces a coordinated military-style assault on the North Pole itself by vengeful mercenaries seeking revenge. But it gets crazier. Violent Night 2 introduces other mythological holiday figures from different world cultures.
Time for some season's beatings.
It's not about us anymore. It's warning everybody that thing's coming. Rangers, lead the way!
Don Cheadle leads this MCU entry, focusing on operating completely without Avengers oversight in the aftermath of Secret Invasion. Rhodes unleashes full military-grade weaponry and tactics against terrorist organizations wielding stolen Stark technology. Director TBA confirmed the film initially earned an R rating before appeal negotiations brought it down to PG-13. What makes War Machine genuinely brutal is watching a hero slowly realize that effectively stopping existential threats requires accepting terrible real-world consequences.
gotta be shitting me.
Number 1. The Odyssey. Christopher Nolan's epic adaptation of Homer's classic poem reimagines Odysseus' 10-year journey home as an unflinching, visceral war epic. Tom Holland stars as Odysseus, leading Greek warriors through the Trojan War's brutal aftermath in massive battle sequences that emphasize the exhausting physical reality of ancient warfare. Nolan's Odyssey focuses intensely on the severe psychological toll of endless violence, showing Odysseus' gradual transformation from noble warrior into a traumatized man. These 12 films prove 2026 is when action movies stopped playing safe and fully embraced savage brutality. Which movie are you most hyped to see in theaters? Drop your answer in the comments and subscribe because the box office battle is just beginning.